I saw after 2 or 3 years, I did get another Super 8 camera with sound this time, which is the first one I bought. And then a couple of years went by and I saw a beautiful 16mm Bolex camera for sale in a photo store, second-hand one, but it was gorgeous with a 400-foot magazine on it, an electric motor and a zoom lens, and it was $2,500 and I couldn't afford that. I hadn't saved up enough money, so I convinced Mum and Dad to loan me the money to buy that. And that camera, I realized on 16mm that everything is so expensive that it was going to cost me $100. By the time I'd bought a roll of 100 foot of negative, plus processed a negative, plus had a work print made of it, it was $100 for every 2.5 minutes. It was a lot of money for $75 a week. Wasn't going to go very far for 16mm. So I started using the camera and saving up and buying a couple of rolls of film and then filming in the weekends. And I was filming a short movie because I thought at least at 16mm I could enter it into festivals and I could make a 20-minute short, a horror movie. Now I was doing something that was based on, I was looking at Dawn of the Dead, George Romero's Dawn of the Dead, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre was a big influence at the time as well. And so I was making a horror movie and a short movie, and I thought after a few weeks I might be able to get it into festivals, and this is the first time I can actually get something of mine seen. And I kept shooting and I kept shooting, and during the week, because I'd film on Sundays because it was my day off, and I'd have to work it on a Saturday to earn overtime to pay, because I was now working 6 days a week just to get the overtime to help buy the film. And I eventually ended up shooting for 3 years on Sundays, because I kept thinking of new ideas during the week. I'd be bored out of my brain doing this photo engraving job, and by the time the next Sunday rolled around I'd have all these other ideas of what to add to the movie, and the movie slowly expanded. And after 3 years I'd cut the film together and it was nearly a feature length, and this was supposed to be 20 minutes long.